What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at an official leak for the upcoming update in Stumble Guys. As you guys will see here, we have a brand new map, and we have a video to showcase it. I'm going to watch it through the entirety here, and then we'll break it down like frame by frame to analyze the new map and everything new in it. But as you guys can see, a bunch of new different ideas being implemented here, and I'll explain them all in a second. We got different logs there, and unfortunately it doesn't show it start to finish, so I'm going to have to speculate. But it is a new map, and you guys will be able to play it very soon. As far as the release date of this, I don't know exactly, but I will be able to play this very soon to showcase to you guys. But I'm going to break it down slowly. So we have a ramp here. And then as we go further, it goes into a cave up here. And then if we slow this down, we notice that this car right here boosts out of nowhere, which means I'm guessing the jump button will now be used as a boost button, which is very cool. The other thing that I noticed, if we go all the way to the end, you will notice that the banana peel sits on the ground. If you remember back on the Hot Wheels map, it used to fall right through, which means that emotes are now in play. Now, obviously, it could just run right through it, but I imagine this is something that's different. A little side note, I think the map is really cool here. We have a stumble guy dabbing and holding up the finish line. And then obviously if we slow this down right here, we can see that it goes and it looks like it crosses a bridge and then continues there. The other thing is, this is only a race map. As you guys can see at the top, it talks about laps, whereas in the Hot Wheels map, you start out and then you finish off with one lap. So this is a one thing ordeal. The one concern I do have is, will these cars be faster than each other? So like on the Hot Wheels map, we had the blue car being the fastest, and then the gray car was slow, and the red car was the worst, and then the white one was like in the middle. So hopefully from this car to the monster truck we have there to, I believe there was a third one. Hopefully they are the same speed. Because otherwise, we're going to have a lot of upset people here. But overall, I think the map looks really promising. Let's take a look through it again. So we have a swinging obstacle part here. There is a boost pad, which I believe the NPC missed. We're going to keep it going here. Now, obviously, I don't know how much people are going to love this. Okay, it did go, and it seemed to work as a boost normally. But obviously, it wasn't what was going on here. Because this is way faster than this. So it looks like there's boost pads, and then there's also the boost button. But obviously, I don't know for sure. If you guys just noticed, do you see this car up here, like, launching off? I'm wondering if it's going to be very important to use skips on this map. I'm trying to locate some just as we look at this for the first time. But I'm not seeing anything right away. You could definitely go to the left here on this ramp. But it is very cool that they're adding a Mario Kart style race to the game. Because I feel like the Hot Wheels map was like experimental. And now this is them really trying to make it like 100% in the game. So it does look like this is going to be like an earlier round kind of thing. They do have the 16 people qualify. I really wish they would showcase going off a ramp, because they really don't throughout the video. It's kind of weird. They both go off of it at the same time. But as far as like what the collaboration is, like, is it another Hot Wheels map? Is it maybe with Mario Kart or something? Like, I was thinking even like Crash Team Racing. Is it something like that? I think it's just another Hot Wheels map. It's pretty safe to say. In my opinion, I kind of wish we got another elimination map, just because I know you guys love it that much more than race maps. But you guys will have to let me know down in the comments what you think of it. I'm trying to watch it one more time to see if I notice any last details. Okay, here's actually a really good view. So here's the finish line. It goes around here. It looks like it loops back again. And then here's a ramp at the start. Interesting. That was another view that I really didn't get to see. So it looks like you go over once and twice here, and then it loops around. So 3 laps. I want to predict the name of this map. I can't really think of any names for the map, and obviously we don't know it yet. But it seems really dope, really innovative, and hopefully this means that we will see it in the next week or so. We don't know the exact release date yet, but that's all we have as far as the leak. But for the rest of this video, I figured we could hop into a public lobby and talk about what I want for the game moving forward. Because even though we do have this leak, there's a bunch of stuff that I feel like I really don't talk about on the channel as far as what I want to come into Stumble Guys. Because even though this map is cool, there is a whole bunch of improvements that I've been talking to the community managers and people in general about that I want for the game. So I feel like it would be a good thing to talk about here. The first thing is going to be the ability to turn on and off emotes in custom lobbies. It just makes it so much easier to stream the game and more enjoyable. The other thing is we have had the Treasure Island map and Laser Dash in events, in different tourneys and all that sort of thing. And we still don't have them in custom parties. I don't understand how that isn't in the game yet. The next thing that they for sure need to add is less bundles, less wheels, and stuff into the epic and common or rare spins. For those that have been playing the game for a while, like, you guys will know they haven't had anything new for months. It feels like years, but I know it's been like probably like 6 months, 4 months, like 5 months. I know I'm exaggerating, but it feels like forever. The last ones we got were the Amethyst, the Banana, and the Super Guy. So if you don't even remember those being added, that's because it's been so long since we've gotten something new. I think we can all agree that this map that we're playing right now, Rush Hour, is by far the best one they've added recently. And I don't know if you guys are excited or disappointed by the leak. I'm just a little unsure if what Scopely is doing is trying to do too much, if you know what I mean. Like, obviously, it's nice that they're switching it up and doing so many different things, but it feels like they're making it so vast and so big so quick that it's so unpolished. The one level that Kitka Games added before it switched over to Scopely was Lava Land. And in my opinion, Lava Land was and is still one of the best levels in the game. And I feel like it's that way because they took time to develop it and make it perfect. Like, I'm not trying to say the update won't be good or anything, but I'll talk about it in the next game here. But for them to be trying so many different things and it not going amazing, in my opinion, for these different things, it just feels like I can't be so sure that this map is going to be the next good map, if you know what I mean. So, like, for example, we have gotten Hot Wheels, which no one plays anymore. We have gotten the NFL map that no one plays anymore. We have gotten the Treasure Island map that pretty much everyone dislikes. The only reason that Laser Dash did well is because people like Block Dash, and then Rush Hour is played because it was actually polished, thought through, and something that was obvious that the player base would like. In my opinion, Scopely is trying to form Stumble Guys into a game that it's not, and it scares me a little bit, but I don't want it to sound like I'm only negative about the leak. It's just when they only release this much to the content creators, it feels like it's not even ready, if you know what I mean. Like, obviously, they're going to beta test it and all this stuff, but when the gameplay leak that they show is the least involved, least action-packed thing, it's like, why bother leaking? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. You guys will have to let me know what you guys think down below, because obviously you guys are the ones that really make or break the new map. Because if you guys love it, then it will be what we use for content for the next month or so. But if you guys don't enjoy it and it's just a complete fail, obviously it's going to be frustrating on my end, because if I have a new map, I want to showcase it and make it be the center of content. But like with Hot Wheels, you play it once, twice, 3 times, you're pretty much done. And if I'm looking at that map, I can already tell that it's going to get so repetitive so quickly, because there's only one map of that format, that people aren't going to want to play it all the time. The reason Mario Kart works is because they have 20 different tracks doing the same thing perfectly. We have a bunch of different things that are done all right. And that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, I really wish they would hammer home a like elimination map or a 10 out of 10 race map. Instead, we got coins, which is now being turned into Rabbids thing. Now we have race, but it's not a racing game. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know your thoughts down below. This was just kind of my rant. But obviously, I still like Stumble Guys, and I think they're going in a good direction, especially making the content creators involved with all this. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Rate the map from what you've seen, 1 through 10, and hopefully it surprises me. We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.